Good morning, everybody, and welcome to my cozy and realistic morning routine for fall 2021. So the very first thing that I do every single morning is reach for my Apple Watch so that I can track my steps and everything throughout the day. Then I will grab for my phone to check on everything I might have missed overnight, whether that is my text messages or social media notifications. I just like to sort of laze around in bed until I am ready to get up out of bed and get started with my day. When I do finally get up out of bed, I like to actually make my bed right away. I find that when I come back down from breakfast and freshening up, it's always a much nicer sight to see my bed all made and neat and organized, so it's one less thing to do. And also first thing in the morning, it gives me a really nice little productive kick and something I've already accomplished so early in the morning. So before breakfast every morning, I always love to fill up my cup with some nice ice cold water just to naturally perk myself up and wake up in the morning. So then as for my breakfast itself, usually my go-to is some scrambled eggs with some applesauce, just a really good source of protein, but also a breakfast that isn't too heavy and filling, but also just filling enough. So pretty much on any given morning of the week, this is what you will most likely find me having for breakfast. Just nice, simple, easy to make, doesn't require too much energy, but that is pretty healthy also. So then once back in my room, the first thing I did this morning was grab for a fall scented candle just to get all those like autumnal vibes in my room. And oh my goodness, this pumpkin pie scented candle is everything. It smells like heaven. And then I grab a seat at my desk to get a few things started and going for the day ahead. Beginning first with my journaling, which is the newest addition to my morning routine, but oh my goodness, it has been one of the best things I ever started for myself. This is just a really good way of staying in touch with yourself and your mind, just having that sort of me time, reaching deep within your thoughts, becoming a whole lot more grateful, a whole lot more mindful. It is just one of the best things I've ever done for myself. Definitely the best way to start the day. So usually when I'm doing my journaling, I usually prefer to have a much quieter room with nothing else going on besides me and my journaling. However, for everything else I have to get done, I always love having my productive morning playlist on in the background. And oh my goodness, you guys, if you do not have a productive morning playlist, you have to make one. It makes a world of difference. So before I do absolutely anything else, you guys know I have to make my to-do list every single morning. It is absolutely the foundation for me as far as productive and successful days go. And I have absolutely no idea why I'm like this, but for me personally, the cuter and the more aesthetic I make my daily to-do list, the more inclined I am to actually use them and stay on top of them and get them completed and finished. So for me personally, that includes making super cute little calligraphy titles and making them all cute and aesthetic. Now, as for my to-do list, this is something I actually learned from Lauren Doan, but that is so accurate. Basically, when you're writing down things you have to do throughout the day, you want to write the smallest, lamest things possible, like brushing your teeth, getting dressed, answering your emails, and the reasoning and psychology behind this is that the more things you write down that you actually get done and actually check off, the more motivated and productive you're going to be, meaning the more things you're going to get done and check off. So for me, I will also write down the lamest, littlest things I have to get done, as well as my bigger, more important things. And for whatever reason, it absolutely positively works. So if ever you find yourself struggling to actually get through your to-do list and actually get things done, this is something I 11 on 10 recommend. It is life-changing. So once I have my to-do list made, I have a really good idea of what the layout of my day is going to look like. Then I jump over onto my MacBook and get some stuff going on my computer. The first one of which is always answering my comments on YouTube, because if you guys take the time to leave them, I take the time to answer them. Then once I've answered every one of my comments, then I jump over onto my email, both my personal and my business email, just to kind of stay on top of my communications and all that kind of stuff, which always makes me feel like a super business type person for whatever reason. And then once I'm caught up on all that kind of communication stuff, then I jump into my morning workout, which I've been absolutely loving working out in the morning lately. I used to be only like a solely afternoon night workout person, but lately morning workouts have been the thing for me. So I will basically just jump over onto YouTube, go through some of the video routines and workouts I've saved for my watch later, and jump into one of those. And lately, my absolute favorite has been Yana Fit's walking workouts. They're absolute killers. I burn like 600 calories, I take like 10,000 steps, they are incredible. And that will usually take me all the way up until lunchtime and the end of my morning routine. So that, you guys, is it for my fall morning routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Love you all to the moon and back, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys!